Hold on to your freaking horses, Adressa. I'm here. Okay. So apparently we're having a coup at the teleport. Everyone is sitting on the teleport, which is fun. This is fun. I see how it is. So yeah, well, welcome to the non-controversial in-depth screaming. I can work now. Okay, go work, Adressa. So yeah, a lot of things that I want to go over. That I do. Yep. We also have now got a popcorn command, so if you want to grab popcorn, that is up to you. So, first thing to note, they're going to fix this in about 3 hours, I think. But everyone that this is completely fucked. Just gonna put it lightly. Oh, thank you, Dyson. You join me till I say that. So yeah, all of this, I can now see every teleport in every place. Well, not every teleport, but like the space station ones from the... I don't know what they've done. I really do not know what they've done. But what I want to look at is this. They have done something that means that everyone in ancient Greece is stuck there for 3 hours. And no one can teleport to ancient Greece. So if you've got missions that involve ancient Greece, you cannot do your missions in ancient Greece for 3 hours. Yeah, fun stuff. You gotta love the fun stuff. Get stuck, nerds. Now everyone's in jail, pretty much. So Dysona gets this green kitty. I don't know if you can see that. So yeah, that's the first thing. I also have a list of things to go over. The main thing I want to go over is there has been a lot of talk about shops, and I just kind of want to clear up. I kind of want to clear up the air and everything that has been said, because I have got a list. 3 hours. That's the estimate. Yeah. I don't know if they're going to do it in 3 hours or not. We will find out, because I usually stream for about 3-4 hours. So we'll find out if the stream goes down. Okay, let me bring up my list, because this is going to be a very important list. I showed Adressa this list. Cat's got a list. Did you check it twice? Yes, I did. Definitely checked it twice. Yeah, I did show you this list of all the shops and estates. This cat is Santa. I wish. I'm not rich enough to give out presents, Adressa. So, yeah, we have got some stuff to go over. I'm going to start with all of the shops, and then we're going to go into depth about stuff. We're going to go over to, I think Crystal Bay is the best place to start. So we're going to go over here and then make our way around Next Island. We can't go to ancient Greece, so we can't look at the ancient Greece ones, but we can look at the Next Island ones. So we're going to go around. And this is something that's not a lot of people are not going to like, I think. So I'm going to do this tactfully as I can. And, yeah. So yeah, over here we have got some shops, and this thing is really bugging me now, because they have gone, and when they did their reversing, they kind of did it wrong, and I don't think Mindark knows what they're doing. Mindark has no clue what was a shop before and what is a shop now. They have absolutely no clue, and it's kind of evident by the way that they've done this. So we're gonna go over this. We're gonna go over all of this. So over here, these ones over here weren't shops. We're gonna go with weren't shops to were shops, and once I've finished, I will also explain why I think it's a bad decision to not make everything a shop, because I definitely think it's a bad decision not to make everything a shop. So over here we have, this wasn't a shop, and this has been reversed correctly. So this is no items tradable. So this wasn't a shop. This one wasn't a shop. There's a lot to go over. This one's been reversed correctly. What the frick, cat sharing her opinion? Controversial opinions, get. Okay, and then over here, this was a shop. This has stayed the same. So they've done this one correctly. This one over here wasn't a shop. You tell them. This one has been reversed correctly. But there is a lot of reasons why, and I will go into that later after we've gone over what they fucked up on. I am swearing today, so I should have probably put some warnings on. And you probably wouldn't get any ads today, so this one wasn't the shop. This is where the controversial screaming comes in. This one wasn't a shop. This one also is owned by the Next Island official manager, so I'm not sure if this one's been sold and not claimed, or whether it's still being owned by the official manager. Now this one over here, I am pretty sure that this one was a shop, because I have bought things from this shop. I am pretty sure that this one was a shop and they've reversed it to no items tradable. But if I go in here, this whole layout, I remember, and this takes a while to lay out. This isn't something you just throw together, because I remember buying stuff from like these. I absolutely remember buying stuff from here. Like this whole thing was a shop, because I've bought like the extractors and things. Funny enough, I remembered a lot of those beach spots being apartments and no prices being assigned. It's like 1/5 or something that are actually shops. Yes. And this is why I'm kind of like annoyed with it, because this whole like setup, I remember it, and I remember that this was a shop, and they've reversed it to not be a shop. And it's just like, I don't think Mindark knows quite what they're doing. And it feels like they haven't talked to the planet partner as well, like the ex-planet partners, about what was and what had got changed. That it feels like there was no connection of like who talked to who. Okay, so this is like this section, and then we go over to number 2. There are 2 shops here that were shops and got changed to apartments, and it's kind of really bugging me. So over here, this one over here is a shop and has always been a shop. Just gonna put it like that. Okay, so this one's items tradable, which is fine, because I've bought things from Alia as well. This one over here was not a shop. This was an apartment, which has been changed correctly. And then over here, most of these, I think, like these 3 here, these 4 actually, are all apartments. I'm pretty sure that these were all apartments, and only people that put shopkeepers. And all of these weren't Hydroby. Surely they should look at the area and see if it seems like a shopping area, then it can be a shop. This is another thing. This entire zone looks like it should be a shopping center. Like this entire zone. And I don't know why they didn't make these into shops. Like all of these, I don't know why they didn't make them into shops. But yeah, this one wasn't a non-tradable one. So all these other 3 ones, I think, weren't items tradable. But this one, and I don't know if anyone else remembers, but this used to be Reb's shop. And she had items tradable in this. And this was way, way, way before the patch. Like, way before the recent patch. And this is now non-tradable. Like, there is no item tradable in this. And I know it was a shop because when I first came to Next Island, I would buy a lot of stuff from this shop. Like, a lot of stuff. And I was sad when she closed it. And then I realized why she closed it. Because she had to give up all her apartments. Imagine needing people to maintain knowledge instead of relying on LLMs to know everything. I don't know what that is, but yeah. But yeah, these 3 over here, these were all apartments, which have been reversed. So these ones have all been reversed correctly, but this one has not. So it feels to me like Mindark doesn't know what they're doing. And I'm going to get into some more controversial things, which will also affect me, because I've been thinking it over, and I'm like, well, if I'm going to tell everything that was a shop and wasn't a shop, then I've got to go with everything. And it's going to affect everything that I've been doing, so I'm just going to go with it. Okay, and then over here, so these ones have all been done correctly. So this one's a shop. So this one was originally a shop, and this one stayed a shop. No, not this one. The one at the end. This one called the Fountain Shop. This one stayed a shop. I vote for Cat for community manager, knows the game better than me. So yeah, this one has stayed a shop. So this one was always a shop. And then these ones were all apartments up until the last one. So this one was an apartment. This one was, I think Echo's recently started trying to trade on these ones. So these were, I think, originally apartments, and he's set these whilst they weren't. And then it was only the end one here, which is called the gift shop, that was also a shop. So this one was also a shop. So these ones are all done correctly. Again, I will go into it, but I feel like things... Yeah, I'm going to go into it later. Okay, so then we move on to other stuff. So there are so many different apartments and shops on Next Island that I don't think Mindark have really gone into properly. And I know because I have to go over these ones to check who's owning what now, because I do it on the site and put a list of who owns what, and I do like a census every like year or so, because they change very rapidly. Okay, and then we go over to... So these ones over here have all been stayed the same. But yeah, I can't go over the Ancient Greece ones because they've, like I said, they have literally stopped us from going to Ancient Greece. Like, they've stopped us from being able to teleport to Ancient Greece, so I cannot go over the Ancient Greece ones. Okay, so this one here was a shop. This one stayed a shop. This one here was a shop, stayed a shop. All of these 3 here... Wait, they what? Yep. And welcome, Clara, to the discussion. Welcome to the controversial screaming scream. Wait, Ancient Greece broke? Yeah. So all of these up here have stayed shops. This one over here has stayed a shop. The one down here has stayed a shop. and the ones down here. The ones down here have all stayed shops. So all of these have been done correctly. This one over here has been done correctly as well. So this one over here, I don't think anyone knows about this one over here, but this one has got a shop, and they kept this the same. So this is still items tradable. So I don't think anyone knows about this one, but yeah, this one was a shop. It's just never been used. Staying on Rocktropia until it's fixed. Hi, Entropia Pioneers. Well, welcome on YouTube. So yeah, we are streaming on YouTube as well. For those got converted to apartment. I'm stuck on Next Island at the moment. It could be worse. You could be stuck in ancient Greece. There are some people that are stuck in ancient Greece at the moment because they turn them off, like the teleports off. So you cannot teleport to ancient Greece. There are no teleports on ancient Greece. And I think it was this teleport. Hang on, let me see if I can see. Really? Yeah. They're going to fix it in 3 hours. They're going to fix... So people are stuck in ancient Greece for 3 hours. There is also a queue at this teleport, which is quite funny. But this one, you can see all of the space stations from this teleport, which is hilarious to me, because you can see literally all the spaceport ones from Paradise Landing. So I don't know what they've done to the Paradise Landing teleport, but... At least it isn't on purpose, yeah. To think they were making updates better these days. I don't think they know what they're doing. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think they know what they're doing. Okay, so this is the part where it gets very controversial. Okay, we're going over to Carnival. This is gonna get really controversial. I'm gonna drink my coffee. You ready for this one? I'm gonna start with what was a shop and what wasn't a shop. So over here, this is the shopping district. These were all shops, and these have all stayed shops. So you have this one over here. I think there's 5 in total over here. So all of these have stayed the same. Is there any sharks in space? We know who to play, yeah. You read the update notes. Main teleports allow TPs between planet... Okay. But that... See, I don't see that as being a good thing, doing it on the planet. I would say it's better to do it up at the space station, but that's my idea. Is that free TP to SS from planet? No. So I think it's... I mean, we can check it. I think it still does like a weird thing. Let's go check. Because if we don't have to use space thrusters anymore, then who knows? Who knows? No, that's the roller coaster. But yeah, there's just a lot of teleports on that TP, and it's just too much. It's too much on that one teleport. I'm sorry, but it's just way too much. Like, and plus, also, when you go down this list, the scrolling affects the actual map. And I don't know how they've done that. Like, I don't know how they've done it so that this scrolling here affects this map placement. They've, like, really bugged something up. And I don't know what they've done. I don't know what they've done. And it annoys me because when I'm trying to scroll on here and the map's scrolling in and out. Okay, so Next Island Space Station. Can I even see Next Island Space Station from here? Yes. No, it's 15 teleport tokens to go up to the space station. Just to go up to the space station. That scroll thing could be a little longer, to be honest, yeah. They turned over development to AI it's in the memos from CEO. Okay, so this is where I'm going to go into the controversial side of things. So you've got the shopping district, that is fine. And then over here we have got other things. So if we go over to fishing, all of these were originally apartments, all of them. But I am going to go into later why I think it's a bad idea to have everything as an apartment. And that's also very controversial because I think there's going to be a lot of people that disagree with that. But most of these got changed back to items not tradable. Unfortunately, however, Mindark doesn't know what they're doing, and there are 2 lily pads that still have items tradable on them. So I don't quite know why. I think it was this one. Yes, this one. So this one still has items tradable on it. And I don't quite understand, if they're going to reverse everything, why they've left 2 lily pads the same. Because I don't think they know what they're doing. It's very evident that they don't know what they're doing, and they haven't talked to anyone about it. And I think it was number... Hang on, I've got the list. Number 7 as well. And this one as well. So this one also has items tradable on it. These are the only 2 lily pads that stayed the same. And I don't quite understand why they've done that. If they wanted to reverse what was done, I don't understand it. Oh, I will do a Trissa once I've gone through it all, because I have got the list and I've marked everything. But yeah, there's a lot. Okay, so also if we go over to, we're going to get into the tree houses in a second. This is the part where it's going to actually affect my own thing. So if I go over that, it's also going to affect what I'm doing. That's part of like why I've been really sort of like tight-lipped on it. I'm like, I don't want it to change, but I know it has to change. Not the heart. We don't have to go to the heart. We need to go to wet circle. Okay, so people don't know about these ones, but these were also all apartments, and these were one in an event. So these ones all were apartments. However, they also have not looked into these correctly. So one of these got kept as a shop. Who knows why? If they were going to do it, they need to do it properly. You know, they need to do it like they know what they're doing. Because at the moment, it looks like they don't know what they're doing, and it just undermines everything. Okay, and then we're going to go over to this is where it's going to affect me, because all of these were not shops, and I don't want this to change, because if I go over to my one, I like this as the gun shop. I like this one as selling guns on it. But I know for a fact that this was not a shop. And they have changed it. So now they've changed that in the last... I think they changed that in the last patch. So they've changed this now. And I know that this was going to affect me. Can I even pick this stuff up? Yeah, I can. Okay. So these were all not shops. But these were kept, and then they didn't change them back. So in the last... Before this current patch, they changed it, and these are now been changed back. I'm wondering if they did all of them. I wonder if they did all of these. That'd be funny if they like missed one. That would be funny. But when I checked these before the update, these were all still shops. Okay, I think they might have changed them all back. So I will take those off my list. But it's still funny to me that they've like missed some ones, and it feels just like they just don't know what they've got. Okay, they've changed all these, so I will take those off my list. So yeah, all of the tree houses have now been changed back, so that is fine. So that will all be changed on my list. But I am also going to go into the reason why I think it's a bad move. Because there is a reason. Tree sizes too. Oh, was the tree sizes changed? Hang on. Now I need to check that. Does that mean that some of my items are going to be stuck? I wonder if the ones they left tradable were unclaimed and it's a bug. The ones they've left tradable, they have got names to them. I have written down some names to the ones that still have trades on them. It's like the lily pads that they've not done and Doom 4. No, Doom number 4. Choppable tree sizes, I mean. Oh, so they still haven't done the tree sizes yet, then. I don't know if they've still left that or not. So yeah, those ones are fine, but I do feel like it's a wrong move. Okay, so then we go over to... But yeah, there's a lot of estates. So we've got ones down here. These have all been correctly done. I can't go into Ancient Greece, so we can't check out the Ancient Greece ones. But there are some in Ancient Greece that had issues. If anyone is in Ancient Greece, could they please check out the houses and the boat, and then one of the player estates as well. But yeah, I can't get to Ancient Greece and it's really annoying me. It is really annoying me. Small, large, huge, now visible again, and they light up. Okay. I thought that would work. I thought that'd work. Can someone move me to Ancient Greece? I need to check out Ancient Greece. Bought my treehouse as an apartment. Item trade was nice. Perk while it lasted. But also I only had sales of things in my shopkeeper anyway. You can speak on them if you want. Okay, so now that we've gone over the shops, I'm going to explain why I think that it was a bad move to reverse that. We're going to go over to the lily pads. As an example. So I recently sold one of my lily pads to someone that I thought was really passionate about selling things on the lily pad, because to make a shop, you have to have a certain kind of person. And the certain kind of person that you need is someone that knows what they're doing, knows how to set the prices correctly to be in line with the markups and all that lot, and change those periodically as well, and also be able to keep it stocked up, keep, you know, people happy coming back, advertising as well to let people know that you're there, because otherwise people don't know anything that what's going on. And it takes a certain kind of person, and not everybody can own a shop. And this is just a universal thing of not everyone can run a shop successfully. So even though everything became a shop, only about like 10% of those people will actually think, okay, I can do this. I've got the data set up. I've got my spreadsheet set up. I've got everything ready to go. I am fully invested in this. I've got all the items ready to set up the shop. And they are literally in that position where they can set up a shop. And what I thought before, it was a good move to change everything into a shop because it gave the smaller player a chance to actually create a shop and actually test it out. So part of like what I thought in the past was like, even if Mindark had areas that you could rent out like on a weekly or monthly basis to try and set up a shop. So like you have like a little patch of land and you can rent it out and you can just test to have like whether you will like having a shop or not. But to have that system in place is a completely different system, and they used to have something with the decay of the buildings and all that lot, which I think was a complete weird system. But to have it so that you have like an agreement in place to say, right, you're renting this, if you don't pay up then you lose all your items, blah blah blah, and there's like a system in place. But also I feel like they've kind of missed the mark on smaller shop owners. So smaller shop owners just cannot get into the market. Like when I started, I was like, okay, I want to own a shop. How do I do that? And then I looked at the prices of it and I'm like, I'm never going to get to a point where I've got 20k to buy a shop on Calypso. I'm never going to get to that point. And I spent literally all my 5 years working to be able to have enough money to buy a shop. And eventually I was given, like, a player lent me a shop to test out whether I actually wanted a shop, and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. And I just spent that entire time investing into that shop and eventually wanting more shops. So it kind of gives people a place to figure out whether that's what they want to do. And there's not a lot of people that will actually say, yeah, this is for me, or it doesn't really bother me, it's just a nice perk. You know, so it's not really like you have to have the right kind of person to own a shop. And I know that's going to sound really awful, but okay, so let me go over to, so this was originally the one that I owned, and then I sold it to Mystic, who was really passionate about doing that. I tested it, I did about the shop, was annoying, the interface was dated, yeah. It takes the right kind of, like I said, it takes the right kind of person to own a shop. It feels like they created a system 20 years ago and never changed it. I agree, it takes dedication to run a shop, yes. And you'll find like people that own a lot of shops across different planets have a hard time trying to keep them stocked, because again, you can't also have a shop owned by several people. This was another thing that I really wanted implemented, was being able to have an apartment or a shop that's owned by a society or a group, and you have like several people running that rather than just one person, because it's hard to run a shop on your own. It's really difficult. Also, hi people in Mindark office. We actually like you. We're just a bit upset, just a tiny bit. So I thought it was an amazing move to have things become a shop. Like a guild shop type of thing would be nice. Yes, definitely. I would have loved that, because I was even talking with my society members about making a society shop. And we were in talks with another player, and then they just completely fudged us over and we just didn't get it in the end. Mystic was indeed super passionate about having a lily pad shop. Yes. And this is the thing. There are some people that are super passionate about it, and I don't quite understand why they're just hedging people not being able to do that. Because one, I don't think it's any skin of like Mindark's back. In fact, when if I can't show it because I've not got my thingybob shop, because I would show you the one in ancient Greece, but I can't access it because they have messed up the teleports, so I cannot access my shop in ancient Greece to show you what I mean. But every time you place an item on your shop, the planet owner gets a cut of that, and I would have thought that that cut would have been something that Mindark would be encouraging rather than discouraging, because at the moment it feels like they're discouraging people to own shops, because it just feels really backwards to me. I don't know why. But yeah, they get like a cut like the auction house. So I don't quite understand why they've done it the way that they've done it. Because I would have thought that, you know, that cut would have been enough if everyone had that. But yeah, it's completely backwards to me. But yeah, I can't go over the ones in ancient Greece, which is sad to me because there are at least four ones that I want to see if they've changed or not. And one that they feel like they should change. But yeah, that's what I'm going to say on the topic of shops, and it definitely feels like they've done it the wrong way, especially with this. But I am curious also to see what they would say if I said, how much would it cost to change it into a shop? I made an announcement. Anyone in Agi to join the stream? Oh, is that Catpin? Welcome to my stream, Catpin, then. And you are called Catpin. You do not get called Kingpin. Upgradable buildings. Yes, this is another thing. I kind of wish they had a system that we could go to, like, one of, like, if I go over to the treehouse, you could go over to the estate terminal and just say, okay, I want to change this into a shop, and it gives you a price of like, okay, this is going to cost you, I don't know, 5,000 peds. And it's like, okay, well then I will save up 5,000 peds and change it into a shop. That is something I would be interested in, because I would love to be able to change this back into a shop, because I used to love this as the gun shop. It's just such a neat little shop. Apparently living in Greece forever. poor Catpin, poor Catpin. Yeah, so what we were thinking was, if anyone's in ancient Greece, I need you to check out the boathouses. I need you to check out the Theobus Market House 1, 2, 3, and the Boathouse 1 as to whether they are still only apartments and not items tradable. They released the dev price sheet already now. I don't know about apartment to shop conversion, but the rest of it is on there. I know that they had ones for Calypso, but I'm not sure about Next Island. There's never been like a Next Island one. It's at Thebes, by the way. Yeah. But if they had a system in place, and I'm going to like message them, I'm going to send in a support case and say, how much would it be if I wanted to change it into a shop? Because I really want that. And I need an actual, like, they need to give me a figure, because how do I check? So you go to the terminal. So when you see one of these things, it will have like the name of the estate and the player name. You click it, and then it'll come up with this. And then down here where it says items tradable, trade available. See you next island chat for the waypoint. Cersei released it after I asked about the update to my estate. Is that just the player estates? Because I know there was a player estate one, but I'm not sure about normal apartments. I think there was one for like the changing of IP. Let me check. Let me check on the website. Okay, let me check. It would be under price list. Let's see. I don't know what it'd be under actually. I'm at the Ibis Market too, but wasn't paying attention. And I'm looking, looting your shop. Hero Estates? I don't know where it was under. Oh, I can't remember what it was under. Thank you for this. I don't know what it would be under. Would it be under the news or services? It might be under services. Da, 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 da. No, it's not under services. It might be under the news. I don't actually know what it was called. Release notes. Development for hire? It might be that. I'm not sure. Lurking with cat in the background. I bought a Lara. Is it this one? Baseline fee for structures as followed. Okay, I'm going to link this one. I think it was this one. But this was more about like the development of new items. Additional item points, that's what I was looking at. Additional item points for shops will be treated on a case by case and may not be possible in some cases. For example, no additional item points for stores is possible. But I don't know about changing it from a store, like a apartment, to a shop. That's the thing I'm more interested in, is whether I could do that. There are also some other stuff that we need to cover. I wonder if they did it now. Ah no, press the wrong button. Yeah, might still be a support ticket angle, yeah. It's just to get sort of like a baseline to see what they say. Like, if it was even possible to do it. Because technically it's possible to do it because we saw that it's just a changing of a value. But whether they want extra money on top of that and how much they want, that's the next thing. Because I would love to know. Okay, we're going to sit here. We're gonna try sit here. we're gonna try sit on this seat. There we go. But yeah, this is another one. So this one we were told about. So we were told that this would be changed back because this was a bug. So we knew that this was going to be changed back. So this I'm not arguing about. I'm not arguing about the run speed of this. What I am going to argue about, though, is this one. So this car was originally limited. And it got changed to unlimited. And then got changed back to limited without telling anyone. Like, the entire process of changing it from limited to unlimited to limited, there was no conversation with players. At all. And I kind of think this should be unlimited. Thank you for the follow. You follow me on my most controversial day. I'm not usually like this. I'm not usually. We're also going to put a sticker up for the sub. So we're going to put up Dish Cat sticker for the sub. So everyone that subs gets a cat sticker. We also have got a bit goal at the moment. So there's a bit goal going that every 20 bits gets a sticker on one of the Pokemon mats. So we've got some Pokemon stickers. That goes up there. But yeah, I think that this one should be unlimited. And they should have also given people time to change from the unlimited to limited. Because when it got changed to limited again, there would have been people that hadn't repaired this. And they would now have a damaged bumper car, which they cannot repair. But I think that this one should be unlimited because of the way that you get this. Because you have to spend 137 days. I know you can kind of like make it shorter because it's a 20-hour cooldown, but even if you do that and be insane like I was, you kind of still have a lot of days. I think it was like 116 days I did it in, but it's still a lot of days to do this mission. I don't quite understand why this wasn't unlimited from the beginning. I don't understand that. That is something I completely disagree with making limited again. Because this was unlimited. And I liked the fact that they made it unlimited because this mission is so hard to do. There are several people that want to do the mission for the bumper car because it's unlimited. And now they're thinking, hang on a second, it's now limited. But those people that are doing the mission currently think that it was unlimited from the beginning, where it was actually limited from the beginning. And I don't like it. I don't like it. So yeah, today is a very controversial stream about stuff. I was gonna hunt, but I don't know. I don't know if we should hunt. Should we hunt something? Now that we've got most of the controversial things out of the way. I didn't even know it existed. Hope it stays unlimited. Well, it's currently limited now. It is currently limited. But I feel like that should be reversed to be unlimited. Saying your opinion is not controversial. It is when what I have to say is... Just as I looked in... Hi, old bloke gaming. Yes, we are talking about stuff. We're talking about all of the update stuff on... Oh yeah, so you asked about this. This has been changed back. The Halo has been changed back, which we all knew that was a bug, so I'm not disputing the Halo. X to doubt. But yeah, we can't, at the moment, we can't go to ancient Greece because they've fudged the teleports. So I can't go to ancient Greece to check all of the stuff in ancient Greece. I mean, it can be, sure, but this is fairly mild, surely. Sure, but that's not how you phrased it. So yeah, I can't check anything in ancient Greece. I would love to go to ancient Greece because there was one player estate that was items tradable still. But yeah, they completely fudged the tradable stuff. So I don't know if Mindark knows their entirety of their game. We is not true because the people bought it for 300 pence. Yeah. This is another thing is there are some people out there that spent a lot of money on the Halo and it was never dictated anywhere on the site or the forums that it would be changed back. So controversial, yes. Yes, they fudged it. But only the Halo was a genuine bug, and it was Cersei that said in NI chat that the Halo was bugged, yes. But we didn't know whether it was going to get changed back or not, because by the time that was figured out, the Next Island team had been disabled and they couldn't do any more to do stuff. That's another thing. Has any bugs on Next Island been fixed? This is going to be a another thing. Has any bug on Next Island been fixed? The rest is changes that MindArt clearly didn't review when it got put through, and then they did a take back cease. By bugs, I mean, have they restored the there was a trade terminal, not a trade terminal, a vendor in ancient Greece at Thebes. Has that been restored? Has the reckonings been adjusted and returned? Have they changed this? This one is the funniest one. I'm hoping they've changed this. I believe it was a silver ticket. Yeah, there was a bug where you could teleport to ancient Greece. That's now fixed. You no longer teleport to ancient Greece. Yes, this is very true. Okay, silver ticket. Let's get my fishing pole. So yeah, I've got most of the moaning out of the way. They have not fixed that. Okay. This has not been fixed. This is still an instant catch. So it kind of makes me think that they're not listening. Hope they don't make it so we have to go through ancient Orpheus Cave again. That would be annoying. Yeah, kind of I agree with that now, because I've been like an advocate of, no, we have to go through we have to go through Orpheus Cave because it's in the lore, blah, blah, blah. I have been an advocation of, like, that system. And ever since it got changed, I was like, actually, I like it. I like this. I like going to Thebes from Carnival Island. This is quite nice. This is handy. And hi, JJ. So yeah, I agree on that one. I hope they don't change that back. And I hope that stays as it is, because I like it. Advisor I spoke to said they would pass it on to MA to change the bumper back to unlimited. So here's hoping if enough people agree, it should be unlimited considering the mission length. Yeah. Imagine if they did make the Orpheus Cave Orpheus only again, and also made it so we had to gain all the TPs again. That after having to gain all the TPs again on Next Island, yeah, that would really annoy people. That would really annoy people, because we've already had to gain all the TPs again on Next Island, and having to do that again for ancient Greece. Next Island's gonna die. I'm gonna say it like that. Next Island will be dead. Was one of the reasons I started the mission one of the goodies I wanted. Yeah. As long as they give me my shop back. I can't check. I can't check because I can't get to ancient Greece. I will check in 3 hours. Hopefully, maybe, possibly, potentially. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what they do. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, we can't do any of the missions, but we can test the tree cutting out. Because all of my not missions are ancient Greece, so all of these are ancient Greece. I cannot do any of the missions. Is it not how it used to be? You have to go through Orpheus Cave. Yes, so originally you had to go through Orpheus Cave, and then the Next Island devs changed all the teleports so that they could teleport from from Next Island to ancient Greece. Can you please publish the stream after in case I miss? It will also be on YouTube as well, so it's on Twitch and YouTube, so it'll be on both of those. put this stream on YouTube. Okay, so we want to test our tree gun. Maybe if you try, you can test, go to Orpheus Cave first on NI to get Agi that way. I did try to go to Orpheus Cave to get to Ancient Greece, but they've completely wiped the teleports of Ancient Greece. I don't know how they've managed that. I have no clue how they've managed that. Okay, small tree. Cool. The names are back.
Ad break.
No ad break. That means I have been moaning for an hour. I will stop moaning and I will start cutting trees. Oh, I'm using the wrong one. I need this one. These ads scare the living. Yeah, we have a popcorn command as well. It was made just for today. Oh, I'm so glad they fixed the trees though. Okay, so one point. I'm glad you fixed the trees. Thank you. Thank you for fixing the trees. This is the thing that I've been wanting. Well, there is time travel. Maybe some quantum event messed up and with the technology. Yeah, probably. Gonna leave on the train, keep cutting in and out. Good to see you keep fighting and the good fight. No worries, old bloke gaming. But yeah, this I can applaud them on. I can applaud them on fixing the trees. This should have been fixed 2 patches ago, but you've done something right. Thank you for fixing the trees. There are still other things that need fixing. And I have given my opinion on the shops because I feel like it was the wrong move. Foliage is top priority. Yes, we need to deforest everything. But yeah, I can't do any of my missions at the moment. Like, all my not missions are pretty much Ancient Greece. The only ones I can do is the Chimera and the harvesting one, and I don't think I've got any crafting ones at the moment. Now have to travel. Now enjoy the nature. Re-get TPs. We can probably do the Hunt Myrinians as well. I also kind of want to turn that off because I was testing something as well. Oh yeah, so I went over. I don't know if they fixed it now, but I went over to Secret Island, and you can't pick up any fruit, stone, or dung off of the ground. It just disappears. I don't know how they've managed to break that. So I went over to test, and yeah, I don't know how they managed to break that. I didn't even know that was a thing. It was only when Mystic told me about it. I was like, oh, okay, I need to check this. For your not missions, you get not TP. At least you don't get tree seeds. You have to plant and regrow new trees. Yeah, that'd be hilarious. Gotta plant all the trees. If they actually made a system where you could make a forest, like your own personal forest, I would love that. I would actually love that. Not sure if this was new, but clicking on a very big tree, I walked over and started cutting. Also, it seems everything looks okay, but resources coming in, had to move closer. Sweating also is broken on SI. Yeah, this is also what he said. He also said that sweating was broken as well. I've picked up stones on SI, but no tech chips. They vanished. Yeah, I tried it yesterday, and I couldn't pick up stones, and I couldn't pick up fruit. They just... I clicked them, and there was no, like... You know when you get the loot sound? Like, if I do this... You get, like, the dum sound? The ding. You get that sound? There was no sound like that when I picked up the fruit or stones, and it just went poof. Well, how can you break sweating? Yeah. I hope Unreal 5 won't be chaotic. It's gonna be. It will be chaotic for a long time, I think. The dumb sound, yes. I think with SI ground items, they are bugged because the amount of values changed on Next Island. And although NI and SI are linked, something went awry, so it's simply bugged out when spawn is picked up. Yeah, that does sound plausible. That does sound very plausible. I'm glad that this wasn't just like they were going to just keep it as is, and they actually changed it to have the small, large trees again. But I'm so upset that I can't see anything in Ancient Greece. Like, it feels like a whole planet of, like, content is just cut off now. Like, half the planet's content is cut off. Maybe they should just go to Unreal 5, get the bugs over with. Trying to manage bugs in 2 engines is asking for trouble, yeah. I think the problem also is that they have old code. So they've got code from 20 years ago. And they're trying to add new things on top of that code. And it's not meshing well because when they add something, they break something else. It's a bit like with the teleporters. They've probably added something and then broken everything else because they've added something in that's new and that doesn't work with the old code, and they haven't tested it out as to what's going on. It just feels like sometimes things get released too soon. Like they've kind of wanted to put it out as quickly as possible and it got released too soon. And then it's just not there's just a disconnect of the what's working and what's not working. Patches upon patches, hoping it cross-compatible, yeah. Fix trees, break the teleporters. Yes, good. We like this. So yeah, now technically everyone that's in Ancient Greece is in Ancient Greece jail, so that's hilarious. I'm pretty sure if they asked, if we had someone that could teleport people from Ancient Greece to Next Island, that would be great, because then they could actually transport them over. If we have trees now, we can travel by... No. I don't think that works, Trissa. I don't think that works. It's a complete different plane of existence. They got stranded on Next Island. Oh, maybe just... not just be Ancient Greece. I'm seeing Hell Map on Rocktropia, but no TPs available. Interesting. You've never travelled... No, I have not addressed that, and I prefer not to. I prefer not to. I would really rather not to. It should be fine. You can't even get to Next Island by flying up in Ancient Greece. It's a completely different world. It's a different world, Atressa. Atressa can demonstrate. I don't even know how to say that. Based travel. Yes, he can. Atressa, you go first. Yeah, I can. No. Any word on increasing full damage? I wonder if it's bug. I did see on the notes that they were trying to decrease some. That again, it's completely. I feel like they've done it completely the opposite way around. Like, hang on, let's go. We'll finish this off and then I will go do some explaining on that. No, large tree. Why not make a special TP chip mod that allows you to TP between different layers of that planet? That would be interesting. If officials could have something like that. Fruit. But we don't have any officials on Next Island anymore. We only have the advisor, which it's complete shite. Just gonna put it like that. Do you... could you TP from NITP to Ancient Greece using a TP teleport chip? I don't think so. I think it was percentage based now. Or where am I looking? Yeah, of the full damage. Okay, so if you go over here. I really miss like having the Next Island devs to talk about this stuff with. Because they knew their stuff on Next Island. And you need people that know what they're doing. So yeah, over here, before, when I used to jump here, I used to be able to survive the fall down. The last time I tested this, I died. So we're going to see. We're going to see what damage I take from this height. We took 179.1 damage. I don't understand the full damage thing. I don't know why they changed this. Need higher agility. I am at like 70 or something. Let me check. It would be K, isn't it? Yeah, I'm at 70. I'm almost at 71. Splat. Good thing you've got 9. Well, 8. Didn't you used to need a time travel crystal also to get to ancient Greece? Yes, so in the past they used time travel crystals to get to ancient Greece. I think it's based on agility and it's the height cap of what is considered a lethal fall from height. Yeah. Why is the agility orange? Good question. That is a very good question. The one that you click on is now orange. So, if you click on any of these, it turns orange. Who knows why? Who knows why they changed that? But yeah, it's just the one that you're clicking on, and then it comes up with the thing at the bottom. I did find it funny though that you can still jump into water and not hurt. Not hurt. So if I went to let's go to Carnival actually. Let's go over here. And then it would be a restaurant. So this fall should technically kill me. Let's see what it does. And I survived. So it works like Minecraft. When you jump into water, you get saved. You lived, yes. You aren't noob. MA has conditioned the to expect problems and ready orange colours as an alert colour. No. Okay, let's go do some Chimera. We got to get some of our not tokens done. I think it was Mushroom. Is it Mushroom Mask or this one? Go to Misty. I could probably do that on like a different game. We could do that on a different game addresser. Okay, we want armor. See, I'm very curious what they've done in ancient Greece, but I can't see anything in ancient Greece, so we're gonna have to wait 3 hours. What are you not trying to get? When we do these missions, we get not a token. And I need these to trade in. But because they've cut off half of ancient Greece to me, I can't do the not tokens whilst I'm streaming today because they've made it so I can't. Agility now increases the distance you can fall without taking damage. However, it does not extend the max height you can fall before taking lethal damage. I don't understand why they're trying to make the fall damage as like a realistic thing. I don't understand why they're trying to make it realistic. It was never needed. I'm gonna say it like that. It was never needed. Like, how many times have you fallen off of something and said, oh, I wish this was more realistic. I wish it was more realistic. 1 second, give me a sec. Okay, I'm back. My mother is going to Hoover, so you're going to get some disturbance on the microphone. It's fine. But yeah, I don't know why they changed that. Like, the full damage didn't need changing. There was no one asked for it. No one literally asked for it. Oh yeah, also about the character sheet as well. Like this, I'll talk about it in a second after the Hoover is finished. My cat got scared. Poor little baby. Okay, so what I was going to say about this. I thought the character sheet was supposed to show you what damage types you've got going on. Like what damage types you're protecting from. In like a separate thing. Like saying you've got this much damage protection. I thought that's what it was supposed to be. And Atrissa pointed something out the other day where if you put on... Let me see if I've got on one. This class is one? Maybe. Not this one. There is one that classes like as a face mask. This... No? I don't have one on me. It would probably be like the ghost ones. Ghost helmet, yeah. Then it doesn't appear on the character sheet as an armor piece. It appears as a clothing piece. I have got ghost somewhere. Yeah, clothing needs to be added as well. But it doesn't... This kind of just feels a bit pointless at the moment, though. If I'm going to be completely honest, this feels a bit pointless. This feels like it's not working as intended. Because when they talked about it, I thought they were going to do it so that you could see exactly like what protections you're protecting against and change things up, and it changes your stats. Like something like I keep referring it to it, but like Black Desert, where you can see what you're doing. But at the moment, it's just like, oh yeah, you can see what you've got equipped. And they kind of also need a row. So even they've got this, they need a row for having like enhancers and plates. So they need a row for plates. So you can see what plates you've got equipped. And be easier to equip and unequip them. Because if they had this, at the moment it's just got the attachments are on these. They need like a whole like attachment section. Especially with like also with the guns and things as well. They need like a separate attachment section that you can like pop out. And definitely have like a button that you could like unequip it all. That would be good. I would appreciate that. But yeah, at the moment it just feels half-baked is the idea. Like everything they've been adding feels half done. Like the idea was there, but they just never followed through. Like they've done it. It's like, oh yeah, look at this nice cool shiny car, and they haven't added the engine. It's all just like surface stuff, and it's like the stuff's not there. So what are you talking about? There's nothing to do with it. I need to store some stuff. I think it's going to be all my blueprints. I'm going to be honest, I have a lot of blueprints on me. Cat is Chlora confirmed. I'd be impressed me chatting in my own chat as well as going over stuff. Cat is way nicer than me. I was very worried about this stream, I'm going to be honest. Because the things I have to say are not things that people want to hear. I think a good feature with armor would be allowing fast plate switching with the armor profiles and save loads those plates. Yeah, that would be good. That would be good actually, having a plate load. Yeah, no, I agree on you on that one. I can be. Like if you wanted to change between 5B and 6A, yes. Yes, definitely. Who was that clown in the next island chat yesterday? I have no clue. Cat, don't worry, you haven't said anything bad. It's really reasonable. Okay, good. I was worried because this stream was going to be like... Yeah, you have to put a name, Addresser. You can't just pat nothing. Classic streamer bait title. I'm offended. Yes, good, good, Kim, Captain. You should be offended. Won't even give an actual controversial statement. We don't go into that. We don't go into politics. We leave politics out of it. We leave politics and worldly issues out of it. I don't even watch the news anymore. I stopped watching the news a while back. Scaredy cat. I also refuse to watch the news for mental health reasons. Yeah. It's all just like scaremongering. It's like with the whole COVID thing. It's like it was just a constant beret of scaremongering. And now they just don't even talk about it. It's just like, it's still going on. Why is Cat repeating herself? I always repeat myself. Have you never noticed this, Mura? I always repeat myself. Not meant to receive a bombardment of negativity. This is the whole like good news, bad news thing. And when you can tell when it's a slow news day because they put on, this puppy was saved, yay! And it's just like, oh, okay. I think they changed the female run animation also, but they said male. Possibly. I haven't really looked at it. Should we just run in a direction and see what happens? Let's do it. Potentially? It does look better. It still looks too fast though. I don't like running this fast. Like if they had a separate one where you had like a sprint, like you had a walk one, which is just like a regular speed, and then you had like a hold shift to sprint type thing, I would have been much happier with that. And in most games you have a sprint function, and then you have like a stamina bar, and then once the stamina is out you start walking. And I kind of would like that rather than the way that they've done it, because it feels odd to me. Like if they had a sprint thing instead, where you hold shift and you start sprinting, that's completely a different thing. But this to me just doesn't feel right. And that's what I thought at first. So I keep holding like the shift to sprint, and I'm like, it's not a sprint. It's just it's just a thing. Hold Cat's tail to make her sprint. No, this is not how it is, Adrissa. Maybe I should buy a tail. I don't even have a tail. Hang on. Let's do a poll. Should Cat buy a tail? Yes. No. We'll just do it for a minute. I think it's not an easy fix because rings and agility affects run speed and animation. Yeah. Animation is always like constantly a hard thing to get right. Like animation is like a really difficult one to get correct. Hi, Horseface. You've missed all the controversial-ish stuff. Oh, stones. Okay, those I can pick the ones up on next island. It's fine. It's good. It's okay. I've had my rant, and we have gone over all of what all of the shops and stuff on Next Island that recently got changed. They've recently changed some more stuff, but they haven't changed the ones that I looked into. So they've changed the tree houses, but they haven't changed 3 other ones that I've looked into, which definitely means that they don't know what they're doing. But again, I think that they just haven't talked to anyone. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna like put in a support ticket and ask them what they'd want to change it from an apartment to a shop. Because I want that apartment to be a shop. I really want it to be a shop. Was trying to see if anyone is playing Mayhem. I think they said that Mayhem was delayed for 3 hours or something for the update. Because they're going to do a rollback or something on the patch. Yeah, they haven't put it up yet. If you send in a support ticket, be factual and be polite. I was going to be a Triss. I always am. I always am factual and polite. I don't know what you mean. Today's controversial stream was apparently like not too controversial. Hang on, I can change it now to not so controversial. Let's change it to not so controversial. Mayhem, what did I miss? Mayhem may be balked due to whatever nonsense. Stranded people in ancient Greece, yeah. Be rude, exaggerated, and from the mouth. When you yell at folk. Just a general statement. Okay. Can't change the title? Controversial! What is she trying to hide post-fact? Seeing what the height cap is in testing. Yeah, that would be a good idea to actually find that. Because I know from Crystal Peak to the ground, that is 179 HP, and I don't have 179 HP. I don't think. Do I have 179 HP? Oh yeah, I do actually. Attributes. Yeah, I do. See, I have 179 HP, which is all of my HP. Do you know where Frederick is? Lord Frederick is at Tanzanite View. And yes, I will call him Lord Frederick. There is a joke behind that only a couple of people will know. Did you make all that NI Helper website? Yes. I need to change some stuff on there though. There's a lot of stuff that needs changing on that. I am eventually going to take back the website and use community funding to help fund it. So I'm hoping to get... Oh, that one hasn't played in a minute. That's a good one. That's a good one. I don't think you get enough credit. Appreciate you. Oh, thank you. But yeah, I'm hoping to have it so that we can do a community funding for it, so that it will pay for the hosting and for the Wix site thing. So there's two elements to it, so that you've got the hosting, the domain name, and the actual site hosting. But yeah, I'm hoping I can talk with the NI team and try and work out how to get that back. But once I do have it back, it's going to be changed to be community funded. MA should pay for all that funding. Your website is huge and helps. It was never offered to MA, and to be honest, from the way things are going, I don't know if I'd want MA to have it, because the way that I did it with Next Island was I had to hand them the rights to the site, and then they gave me the rights to edit the site. And they said to me, you can edit the site however you like. So I could literally put whatever I wanted up on the site and it'd be fine, because that was there. You can do it however you like. But the one thing I wasn't allowed access to was their funding. So I wasn't allowed access to like Next Island's money, essentially, because obviously even if I'm trustworthy, people can steal from that. So it's just like, yeah, I completely fully understood that. And the site was only ever to help the Next Island devs. So I was only ever making it to give the Next Island devs like breathing room to do their updates. And I know for a fact that Cersei used to use the website to see what missions were used for other things. So she used to use the like the mission stacking and see how many missions each mob had, because their system on the like actual system, and when we went to Mind Up, they said I think about the same thing, is they don't get a list of like what's what. They get like a convoluted like, okay, this is everything and it's got a number to it, and you don't see what it actually relates to. So if you click on like a blueprint, it won't tell you everything about the blueprint. It'd be like, right, this is this list and this is another list, and they don't match up. So it's really hard to figure out what this does and what that does and how that correlates to this. They kind of need like a whole system to figure that out. But yeah, from her list, she would get like a list of like, say, all the blueprints, but not what those blueprints come from, what those blueprints are used for, and is a really complicated system. So yeah, she used to use the website to do all that stuff, to help figure out things. And that was the whole idea of it, was that it was there to help the Next Island devs. And as it's grown, a lot of people have got... Like when I first made the website, it was literally like, let me find the page. When I first made the website, it was literally like one page. And let's go to Next Island Helper. So the first page I made was this one. Copy this. This was the first page I made, which was the beginner missions. And I had a lot of fun taking screenshots and going around this. I also need to change it slightly, because you don't, when you're a newborn, you don't start where you start at Paradise Landing anymore. You kind of start slightly further down. So you start where Crystal Beach is. But that was the first page I made. And I spent a lot of time with another player helping me make this site. So she would look at things and say, oh, this needs changing, or that needs to be added, or could you do it like this, or that looks great, blah blah blah, and all this lot, and she would help me a lot with it. But I kind of lost contact with her, and I don't know if she's okay, because she kind of went offline almost at like the start of COVID and never logged back in. And what's with the game is like a lot of players do kind of fall off and pass away. I don't know how to say that in like a more kind of way, but it's so I'm really worried about that player, because I just never heard anything back from them, and they were very constant on Next Island or on other planets. They were like logging in every day, but they were like one of the first people that helped me like market this, like show other people the site and help me with setting up the site. So they helped me like design stuff and make sure it looks good. But yeah, I was worried, so I'm not sure what's going on. Bad Oxa. Bad Oxa. Okay, we're gonna go hunt Myrinians. I think there are up here. Somewhere around here. Might be easier to go to this one. This one. The actual original site is still kind of up, but it's not there anymore, really. Because a lot of people are going to the original site. So the original site one was this. And I had to change it so that people didn't keep clicking on the original site, because as soon as it got changed from that site to what it is today, because it was the Next Island devs that did that, and yeah, it kind of, everyone kept giving, oh, Cat's site is broken, where is it gone, where is Cat's site? So I had to make the original domain name and then put the link of the new site on there. It was hilarious though, it was so funny. I swear there was supposed to be Myrinians around here. Oh, no, that is the Aris armor. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Thank you. Wait, does that like pilot on top? Hang on. I think that like piles one on top. Because it got darker. It's now like a dark bar. Is that just me? Did you win? I did not win. We have lost Ancient Greece. Ancient Greece no longer exists. We are saying goodbye to our fallen soldiers. Oh, I do actually have my TP still. Which is interesting. But yeah, we are saying goodbye to the fallen soldiers in Ancient Greece. We can't see anything in Ancient Greece until like they said about 3 hours. They said it was going to be about 3 hours. I swear there was Myrinians here. If Cersei's changed it so there's no Myrinians here, I'm going to be sad, because the only Myrinians then will be in Ancient Greece, and Ancient Greece is no longer there. If you can see the TPs there, could it be enabled or no way until the patch? No way until the patch. They've done something in their system. Oh, I can have several armor sets equipped. I don't know what you mean by that. Okay, Myronians. Scary Myronians. Oh, did I hear wrong? I think this, when they had the system action, it came up with the thing. And I think it just piled the action bar on top of it, so they're waiting for the action thing. It's like, if I try to equip something whilst I'm doing this. Oh. Actually, I can stop and... Okay, did they change that? Because before you couldn't stop to do that. I need pills to check. Okay, we need to go get some pills. Because before you couldn't do that. Because you had to, like, physically stop to change. Okay, you still can't do it with armor. Yeah, you still can't do it with armor. Hi, Eve. You've also missed all the controversial stuff. We had all the controversial stuff at the beginning, and apparently it wasn't that controversial, so... I gave my opinion on everything. Oh yeah, I've got all this lit. I'm wondering though if I can take pills now whilst I'm hunting. Because before you couldn't do that. Before you had to like physically stop to take pills. Actually, we can try it with the loot pill. Because I can do this. So yeah, if you have anything you want to discuss about Next Island, now is the time to do it. This is the stream. This is the... Okay, let's see if we can do this. Ah, no, don't view the information. Could not execute. Yeah, you still have to physically stop to do it. It's so annoying. I resumed my progress on some of the VIP missions yesterday and started some new missions. I wanted to come and say thank you for the NI helper. Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome. I want to discuss the smell on Next Island. That cat person needs a shower. I think that you're smelling yourself, Atrissa, so you need a shower yourself. Is there a garden? Shush you, Atrissa. I can see you on YouTube. Is there a garden somewhere that has lots of blue flowers? If you want blue flowers, over here is the best place. Enchanted Village. In fact, Enchanted Village is probably going to be a good place right now because whenever they do a patch, all the flowers are up. So, right now is the good time to do it. If I press T, I can show you. Also, you asked me about links, Avaruptum. That's one of the links from the Teeny competitions. I do need to put some stuff in storage, though. But yeah, I'm surprised they haven't fixed the fishing thing, because that's hilarious. It's so funny. Look at Cat Pinner buying a Lara. Okay, storage. Oh yeah, we should put the wood in here. That's gonna help. That's gonna help. Look, we got 2 extra slots. But yeah, over here. Usually on the version updates, when we're not gonna have a version update anymore, but over here you've got literally loads of flowers. So you've got like 1 here. I think there's 1 out behind this building as well. Yeah, there's 1 over here. There used to be 1 in the building. I'm not sure if they've done that anymore. Oh my god, the lag. Oh, that was bad. Oh yeah, so these are all shops as well. But yeah, there's 1 behind this building. And then it's all the way along there. There's so many flowers here. Let's wave to our Darsona. And then there's 1 under here. There's just so many flowers in this area. I can't even pick all the flowers in ancient Greece because I can't get to ancient Greece. We can't get to ancient Greece. It's sad times. Sad times when we can't get to ancient Greece. Sad times. Okay. Actually, the Myronians should be far close to here. They should be over this hill. Maybe I'll try get these new ghostly screechers someday. Cat sad, yeah. What was that thing though? You had like a teleport to like apartment thing. Because I saw on some apartments they had a teleport home thing. That'd be good if we could do that with the ancient Greece ones. I think it was on the teleport chip. I think it was on one of the like higher end teleport chips. And they had a teleport home one. That'd be interesting to get like to find a way into like ancient Greece. Because if you had like an apartment on ancient Greece and then an apartment on next island, you just teleport between the two. That'd be hilarious if that worked. I don't think it would because it's technically a different place. I bought one and constantly forget to grab it every time I go to Calypso. I have this one. I know you can upgrade the TP1 chip. I don't know how to do it, but there's a way to do it with, I think it was like mushrooms or something. I doubt it would work from one map to another. Yeah. It's a shame though. It's a shame. Because technically at the moment, there's so many people stuck in ancient Greece and there's so many people wanting to get into ancient Greece. I think it was those ones. That rings a bell. That does ring a bell. I just remember a friend saying about it before. Drop them on Calypso. Not sure what else. Interesting. I think I would have been sadder though if I'd ended up getting stuck in ancient Greece. Because then I wouldn't have been able to go on over all the stuff on Next Island. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna make a ticket, I think. I want to discuss Myronians. Mirror Master. Wait, what are you talking about, Atressa? Boob physics. I mean, they have got some interesting physics. You're not wrong there, Atressa. They have got some interesting physics. I mean, if we do this. This feels weird. They have got some interesting physics. I didn't say that was Glora. Please be careful when suppressing loot for everyone named Maz. Glora wanted boob physics. If they don't have that, Atressa, then everyone on Rocktropia is going to be sad because they also have the boob physics. Vampires have the best jiggle. Well, I assumed Atressa was referring to boob physics of stabby ladies. Atressa always refers to boobs. Of course, Atressa always refers to that. For a second, I thought that was a screecher. I'm not gonna lie, that mushroom looked like a screecher. I don't always refer to boobs. No, don't you join. I am sad that I can't get to ancient Greece. We can't do the not token stuff. We can't do all the not token stuff. I have so many not tokens I need to get. Oh yeah, if anyone's in ancient Greece, can they check the vendor? There is a vendor called Blueprints. Can you check to see if that one's turned on or not yet?
Incoming ad break.
Ad break. I was gonna go get coffee in the ad break, but now I'm surrounded by girls. This is not fair. What time was the fix in 3 hours announced? When I saw that, it was 40 minutes ago. So I don't know what time it is now. Possibly it's been about 2, almost 3 hours. Let me check. Let's go to Planet Calypso Forum. I don't generally keep up to date with the Planet Calypso Forum just because there's so much. I was gonna go get... I don't know what that is, Adressa. Planet Calypso Forum. Would be under... Release? Release notes? No. I don't think it's under the release notes. It was under news and something. That's what you said. Coffee. I was gonna get coffee. This was posted today at 12. So technically it has been 3 hours. Also going AFK Scabby Lady Ambush 100% fatal. Okay, let me go find somewhere safe. So that we can make coffee, because we need coffee. It's a day for coffee. I also do have a cider. We could get cider. But yeah, that was posted today at 12:12. It is now 3:20? Yeah. So it has been 3 hours. And they said downtime and hotfix approximate 3 hours. Does anyone see any messages? Are we gonna get kicked? Atrissa had streamception. Okay. That's a bad thing, Adressa. You cannot multitask, and I know this for a fact. Okay, we're gonna stand here for a second. Somewhat multitask. No, you cannot somewhat multitask, Adressa. We all know this. Okay, right. So I will be back in about 5 minutes. I'm gonna go get coffee. We should do the coffee command. Give me your coffee orders. I will make coffee for everyone. It is a day for coffee. I keep meaning to fire up my half-assed sim stream, but it's too hot to multitask, yeah. Or you could ask Adressa to make you a coffee whilst he's at work. I will be back in about 5 minutes.
Oh, the cat will be back, don't you fear. Just a little break will reappear. We wait for you, yeah, we're standing strong. Together we sing this chill break song. Pause, breathe deep, we're never too far. Chilling together is who we are. Ha da 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 da. Stay with us, you're the star. It's just a pause, so grab a snack, stretch your legs, and we'll be back. We're here to vibe, we're here to play. Oh, the cat will be back, don't you fear. Just a little break will reappear. We wait for you, yeah, we're standing strong. Together we sing this chill break song. Pause, breathe deep, we're never too far. Chilling together is who we are. Ha da 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 da. Stay with us, you're the star. It's just a pause, so grab a snack, stretch your legs, and we'll be back. We're here to vibe, we're here to play. Our little crew brightens the day. Pause, breathe deep, we're never too far. Chilling together is who we are. Ha da 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 da. Stay with us, you're the star. One stretch, two snacks, we power through. All this magic's made with you. Hang tight, we'll be love again. Ready to laugh with all our friends. Pause, breathe deep, we're never too far. Chilling together is who we are. Ha da 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 da. Thanks for hanging where you are. The cat will be back, don't you fear. Just a little break will reappear.
I'm hoping I timed that correctly. Okay, I'm back. We can do the wait, what was I doing? We can do the wait, what was I doing? And I'm killing Marinians. Okay, cool. Oh no, that was the other armor. Give me this armor. Give me. This loading time thing has always been annoying. Especially when switching between armors. Like, you never usually get that with, like, other games. You don't get, like, a loading between switching with armors. Unless I'm wrong. Is there any other games that has a loading to switch between armors? Cat is a cat. Apparently so. Cat is a shark. No, I'm not a shark. You're a shark. Wait, you stole Clara's iced coffee? No, bad Tressa. Give it back. I didn't steal nothing. Mm-hmm. Of course you didn't, Tressa. I don't think there's anything else to cover with the updates that they did. There's a lot of stuff going on though. Oh yeah, there is one more thing to cover actually. Yeah, there is one more thing. One more thing to cover. The most controversial thing. He yoinked and then he did it to hide the evidence. Once we finish the Myrinians, I'm going to go over the most controversial thing. Which I feel like it should change. And I feel like I'm not being heard on it. Like, I've sent message after message and there's just been no response. I might send in a support ticket. I don't know if a support ticket would help though, because I don't think it's a support thing. Controversial cat, yeah. This is a whole other side of you, Tressa. I've been like kind of avoiding this stream though. I've been avoiding doing a stream like this because I knew that there's a lot of scary ladies. That's a lot of scary ladies. But yeah, I've been avoiding it because what I have to say is not what people want to hear. It's all good, it's all good. See, look, we got this, we got this. It's fine. We can take on a bunch of scary ladies. They're not that scary. Not that scary, look. They might have swords, but they're not that scary. Can barely handle more than one of those. A group of Myrenians is called shanking. Jeez. Of course, the Tressa's mind went straight to that. Actually, I think I only need 3 more. These are the last 3 I need. No, don't add more. Where the hell do you come from? When they were first introduced, I went to check them out with Kai and got immediately stabbed to death. I think he's been trying to sort out his account. I think Kai's been trying to sort out his account because it got hacked. Oh, there we go. System operation message. Server's going down in 20 minutes. And now I need to kill all these in 20 minutes. And nowadays I can handle one of them at a time with healing in between. Yeah. 20 minutes till panic. 20 minutes till touchdown. Hopefully it won't take too long, but I'm not sure how long it's going to take. I'm gonna run soon and go climbing. No worries, Tressa. Okay, so when the servers go down in 20 minutes, we're going to switch to dev stream. I want dev stream. All servers or just next island? I don't know. It's given a system operation message, but they need to do it for, I think, all planets. So I'm not sure. Better turn off the fan just in case. Presumably all servers. I think so. I'm trying to like get rid of these before logging out because they're attacking me. But they keep adding more. So it was a little longer than 3 hours. Okay, right, so quickly unequip this. Press the T. I wonder if we can check out what I was going to check out before the servers go down. Also, welcome to my stream. Welcome to my stream for 20 minutes and then the servers go down. So yeah, we want to go check out the most controversial thing, which I don't know how people feel about this, but I know my thoughts on it. And I'm hoping they've changed it, so we're gonna go check to see if they've changed it. I really hope they've changed it. So now the question is, do we end the stream when the servers go down, or do we switch stream and go to something else and then try get back into Atropia later? That is the question. That is the big question. Ah, no, I got crashed. Crashed. Okay, I guess that answers the question. We I'll be right back. Owner of Next Island, exploring every corner, always in command, killing papoose left and right with feline grace, putting hats on snaky snakes, a smile on her face, count thousand of queen of eight, first in the entropy world, breaking every curse, holding every item, walking slow. Means she can carry one more and more. The magic touch, she gathers every treasure, walking at a snail's pace, but it's her pleasure, holding rarities, her eyes still gleam, a true collector's dream. Count thousand of queen of eight, first in the entropy world, breaking every curse, holding every item, walking slow. Means she can carry one more and more. Her favorite activity, hunt the Etrissa, pew pew hunt the Etrissa all night long. I am not a cat, but I can see she's a cat, living wild and free. Count thousand of queen of eight, first in the entropy world, breaking every curse, holding every item, walking slow. Okay, we're gonna go straight back in. Before the servers go down. Okay, they still haven't changed it. So this thing here, I don't own this. This I don't own. This is the most controversial thing, is I don't own this and it has my name on it. So I used to own it from when there was a whole fiasco with it. So I used to own it, but they had to take it away. And I don't technically own this deed, and I don't know what's happening with it. So I've asked about it, and I have had no response. So until I get a response on whether I can put things in here and the items in here be claimed as mine, or whether if I put something in here, is it going to get claimed by Mindark? And there is no like set rule on that. There's nothing in place. Like if there was a written contract saying anything I place in this building belongs to me, but it is there so that people can get the links of different items and can look at all the items and stuff like that. That would be much better, because then I can say I want this item back because I'm going to use it, or I'm going to do this with it and it's actually mine, so you know, and then that would be so much better of a system. But at the moment, radio silence. There's no information on what's happening with this. So until I've got information on what's happening to this, I am not going to touch this. Free estate. Free estate that's owned by Mindark and that they can take back at any time. So until I've gotten a proper answer on it, I'm not going to do anything with it. It's going to stay empty, and it will remain empty forevermore. But yeah, they need to give me an answer. That's the only thing. Okay, and with that, we're off. Because I don't think they would have done the thing in that. They usually give us like a warning and then another warning. I will buy it for 1 ped. Good luck, because I don't have the deed. So the answer, the question is, do we buy it for 2 beds? Oh look, the price is increasing already. So this is another thing though. Like I was gonna say is the markup side of it. So the selling of the shops and things like that. That is not Mindark, and they don't care about the markup, and that is all player-based markup stuff. So I don't understand why they had an issue with the shops. If markup is not the issue, then why did they have an issue with shops? Like, some of these were given away in events, like legitimately given away. Some were bought from the auction house. I don't know what the issue is. If markup isn't the issue about like how much someone sold something for or how much someone's going to get for it, then I don't know what the issue is. I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay, so we're going to do a poll, I think. That was pool. We're not doing a pool party. Stream. We switch game. We end. Or we switch and wait. You have a minute. You have a minute to decide what we do. Well, you've got 10 minutes in game. You've got 10 minutes in game to decide, and 1 minute in the stream to decide what we're doing. We either end the stream, we switch game, or we switch and wait for Intrepid to come back up. I wonder if Big Depositor who owns shops complains about there being too many estates with trade enabled. But technically it shouldn't have any issue because Mindark doesn't really care about the markup of things. There's a lot of weird things with MA that there's sometimes I worry they paint themselves into a corner, like invite links. Just let everyone invite, like every other game ever made. Not only special people get to invite people, like that's some privilege to have to work to get other players into this. Okay, it looks like we are switching game and waiting. Someone did verbalize being annoyed, then that the ambience of estates with the trade enabled devalued their shops, but that is markup. The devaluing of their shop is the markup of their shop. It's not something MA has an issue with the markup, because the markup is always player made. The markup has always been, you decide the markup, you decide whether this is worth 1,000 peds or 1 ped. It's never been something that's actually an issue for them. That is what I don't really understand, is the markup has always been player made. I'ma run, go climb, you go down again. So the devaluing is nothing to do with Mind Arc, because it's... But yes, we don't know how closely MA listens to people who put a lot of money into the game. The problem is you can't keep tailoring to big Ubers. In fact, they're trying to go to the opposite way. They're trying to go to the way of doing it for smaller, like for new players now. They're going almost the opposite way of their thing, and they want to like encourage small players to play. This would have been a good way to encourage small players to play, because if a small player can say, oh well, it's only 1,000 ped that I need to make a shop, that's doable. That's something they can work towards. Whereas if you say to them, oh yeah, I can sell you this shop for 20k peds, they're like, what? Nope. And then they're done and they're out. You know, so it's like people like me that at the beginning I said to my mentor, I was like, I want to own a shop. I want to do this. And he was like, you sure about that? Because they are really costly. It's like, to buy a shop, it's like really costly. You have to put a lot of peds in. I'm like, at the time I was a free-to-play player as well, and I'm like, oh okay, yeah, I'll give up on that then. And it's just like the whole mentality of like, do you just give up your dream because you can't get into it because there's no easy access to get into something like that? Or do you allow players to have some form of stepping stone into the world of shops? Because there isn't anything. Okay, we're going to stop talking about the controversies of shops, and we are going to switch game. So we are going to take a quick break over, and then I'm going to change the title, and then we're going to switch to a different game. So we're going to play... so I've been playing a different game called something in the aliens. We've been playing a game, a point and click game, so we're going to switch over to that game, and then we'll see how long it takes for Entropia to load up. I would raid you over to an Entropia streamer, but there is no one that's going to be streaming because the game is going down in 5 minutes. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch, and then we'll try and switch back. If someone can keep an eye on the launcher to see when it comes back up, that would be ideal. If not, if it doesn't come back by the end of when I usually end stream, we will then have to come back to it on another day, because I usually end about 5 o'clock. So if it's not back up by 5 o'clock, we will not go back to Entropia. So I'm just giving you the warning now. So if you are free to leave and find something else, but we are going to switch over to a different game. So I will be back in about 5 minutes and try and get everything switched over. Owner of Next Island, exploring every corner, always in command, killing papoose left and right with feline grace, putting hats on sneaky snakes, a smile on her face, count thousand. Oh, what is up with that? Does anyone else see that on my screen? Magic touch, she gathers every treasure, walking at a snail's pace, but it's her pleasure, holding rarities, her eyes still gleam, a true collector's dream, count thousand of queen of fate, reversing the entropia world, breaking every curse, holding every item, walking slow, means she can carry one more, and more, more.
Favorite activity, hunt the actress up. Pew pew, hunt the actress up all night long. I am not a cat, but I can see she's a cat, living wild and free. Count thousand of queen of the universe, the entropy of war, breaking every curse, holding every item, walking slow. Means she can carry one more, more, more. Yeah, yeah, she's a cat, she's a cat, she's a cat. Yeah, yeah, she's a cat, she's a cat, she's a cat.
Okay. Hopefully that switches over. Sometimes this doesn't work as well. Yeah, okay, cool. We're good. So we're playing Elroy and the Aliens, which is a point-and-click puzzle game. We're waiting for Entropia. So we're waiting for Entropia to come back online, and hopefully we'll be able to get to Ancient Greece and look over Ancient Greece. If it's not coming back online till 5 o'clock, we won't be able to do that. So we're going to be playing this game. And welcome everyone that's raiding over. You are free to leave because this is not Entropia. But yeah, this is definitely this is a new point and click puzzle game. I think it was made in 2025. So the last time we played this title screen didn't have this much stuff in it, but every time we collect something, it gets added to the title screen, which is kind of cool. And yes, you go get some sleeps. You get some sleep, Scotty. Thank you for the raid. We can do, hang on, we can do this. We can do, is it shout out? Yeah, there we go.
Shout out to Scotty _
Oh wow,
C93.
it actually like talks now. That's interesting. That's new. I'm gonna play the new 2.0 of 7 Days to Die tomorrow. Ooh. Oh yeah, we were looking at things. We need to do something to open this crate. So yeah, let's go to look at the...
Let's check out what's down there. But be careful.
Good night.
Sure thing.
The Forbidden Valley. Danger.
Jeez. No wonder your dad never took you with him.
Robot.
Ah, this looks like an old prototype.
It must have been lying here since 75. I wonder if it still works.
Turn it on.
Check it out.
Do it. Let's do it. Let's turn the robot on.
Ah, where's the robot's head? We should look around and see if we can find it.
Wobbly sign. Oh, take the wobbly sign. We're stealing things. Take that.
Almost.
Steal it.
Ha! There! An iron rod.
Oh, we can use
Useful
that.
for many things.
We can use that to open the thingy bob.
Wow, someone really doesn't want us to go down there.
Who uses mines these days?
An evil mayor with a receding hairline.
Fair point.
To the minefield.
Don't move!
Oh.
What the?
It's a minefield. It looks like Wanderbrust really doesn't want anyone to get down there.
The whole area is surrounded. We should go back to try to find some way to cross it safely.
Okay. Right, let's go back and open that chest.
Let's hope we...
Okay, so we now have a crowbar-y thing.
Aha!
I do like a good point-and-click game.
Looks
Oh,
like
it's the
an
robot's
old
head.
robot head.
Oh,
Must
can we
be one of
ride?
the
We can
old
we ride
Greystone
on the?
prototypes.
I think we can ride on the robot. We're gonna use it as a. We're gonna use it. Or we're gonna use it to like detect what mines are there, like a mining robot.
There.
Off you go.
Nice.
Go find the mines.
Let's see if it still works. Ah, the wires got all crossed. I'll have to untangle them first.
Okay, let's untangle some wires. Oh, that looks fun. Okay, okay. It's one of these kind of games. How do I untangle these? Oh, okay. Interesting. Right. And then untangle. Okay, we're getting somewhere. How do I untangle this one? I don't know how to untangle this one. I'm not gonna lie, I have no clue how to untangle this one. There we go.
Greystone Robotics Limited. Prototype 0.5.7. Initializing.
Yes, robots.
System malfunction detected.
No.
Loading backup database. Rebooting.
Turn it on and off again.
All systems online.
Yes.
Good day to you, sir.
Good
And
day.
Madam. My name is Howard. I don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Elroy. This is my friend Peggy.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
His function, Dad and Wonderbus. Why does he talk like that? The dig site, the minefield, his function.
What are you doing here?
I am programmed for archaeological surveillance and excavation. My capabilities, however, reach far beyond that. I suggest you ask my colleagues Dr. DeLuna and Mr. Wonderbrust. They should be back any minute now.
Oh, he's been here the entire time.
So you worked for Diego DeLuna and Cyril Wanderbrust?
I beg your pardon? I work with them. You see, we have a rather flat hierarchy. One could call it a partnership of sorts. What a fine team we make. They should be back any minute now.
They're not coming back, buddy.
You are welcome to stay for tea.
They're not coming
Elroy?
back.
I don't think he knows it's not 1975 anymore.
Forgive me, I did not quite catch that.
Never mind.
Why does he talk like that?
You have an odd way of talking. For a robot.
My speech routines were modeled after the British archaeologist Howard Carter, famous for discovering the tomb of Tutankhamun in 1922.
Some pretty big shoes to fill, huh?
Luckily, I do not wear shoes.
The dig site.
What is it that you're digging up here?
We are uncovering the remains of the Hani Pentagon, one of the most significant discoveries of the 20th century.
That's impressive.
Do you know what its function was? And who built it?
I'm afraid I cannot discuss the details, but you are welcome to wait for my partners to return. They should be back any minute.
The minefield.
There's a minefield around the dig site. Can you help us cross it?
I beg your pardon? A minefield? That is preposterous.
Preposterous.
There is absolutely no record of a minefield in my database.
Wonderbrust must have mined the surroundings after you were deactivated.
Deactivated? My database records a constant flow of time from the beginning of the excavation to the present day.
And what day do you think it is today?
It's Saturday, of course. May the 24th, 1975. There will be a total lunar eclipse tonight.
You are right about the lunar eclipse, but actually,
It's Sunday, November 28th, 1993.
Oh dear, that is puzzling. Please excuse me while I run a complete internal diagnostic.
Oh, poor guy's gonna have a mental breakdown.
Diagnostic complete. I have detected a time discrepancy of roughly 18 years. According to Greystone Robotics' internal guidelines, all prototype models must be decommissioned after 5 years
Oh,
of
careful,
operation.
kitty.
This model
Oh,
is
careful,
19
careful.
years, 15 days, 7 hours, and 3 seconds old, and shall be decommissioned immediately. Commencing self
No, don't do that. No, don't do it. Don't do it.
don't do it!
10, 9, 8,
Wait!
Hey, hold on!
7,
Pause countdown.
6, 5,
But we need your help!
4.
Holy cow, he's going to blow. We need to get out of here.
No, wait! Howard, don't you want to die in style?
3.
Go out with a bang doing what you love? One last job?
2. Self-destruct sequence paused. I would love to perform one last job.
Oh.
Poor Howard.
Was close.
See if we can get Howard to...
No way we're just...
Maybe we can find a way to cross.
Okay, let's see if we can talk to Howard to get him to go across the minefield. Navigate the
When I was
minefield.
assembling you, I noticed you were equipped with a ground-penetrating radar.
That is correct. An indispensable surveillance tool for excavations.
That's what I thought. Do you think you could use it to scan for mines?
Most definitely. My job is excavation and archaeology, not mine clearance, you know. But when mines are standing between us and discovery, we do what we must.
Here he goes. He's gonna go find the mines.
All right, Howard. Are you sure you're up for this?
A little minefield is no match for a master archaeologist. Please remain in the designated safe zone. Commencing job 427-final.
Final.
Good luck, buddy.
His final job.
Scanning. Calculating. Virtual grid online. Mine proximity overlay.
This is Minesweeper.
Mine proximity overlay?
I am visualizing numbers on squares, surrounded by a
Minesweeper.
mine. The number inside a square identifies the total number of mines present in the neighboring 8 squares.
That's fascinating. Greystone Robotics really was ahead of its time.
Maybe you should let him concentrate?
Right. All right, Howard. Go get him, Tiger.
All we have to do is to peel the shrines like an onion, and we will be with the king himself.
We are playing Minesweeper. Okay, so that's meaning 1, which... Where would that be? I'm not good at Minesweeper. Does this one... Hang on, maybe we can go like this.
Scanning section.
Oh, hang on. I don't know if that's... Where is the mine here?
Ancient artifact located. Excavating.
Minesweeper. I remember playing this on PC yonks ago. Yeah.
Scanning.
Uh-oh. Clara, we're gonna need your expertise. This says 2, so that'll be that one there and one there, I think. This one says 3. So that'd be one there, one there, one there. Yeah, okay.
Ancient artifact located.
I didn't say I was any good.
Scanning.
Okay, so 2 means that there's one...
Oh my.
Nope, that's a mine.
Here, took a step on the line.
That one's a mine.
Oh no, Howard!
Are you all right?
The damage to my hardware is only superficial. The emotional damage, however, is deep.
Emotional damage. Okay, so that's one mine. Okay. Okay. We should be good.
Minefield cleared. It is now safe to pass. Be careful to retrace my, steps precisely.
Woohoo! Awesome! Now, how do we do this? There's quite a lot of tracks here.
Follow me. Wow. This is absolutely amazing. This structure must have been made out of an incredibly hard and durable material to survive like this for so long.
What do you think's inside?
There's only one way to find out.
Mission accomplished.
Woohoo! We made it!
Good work, guys. I knew you could do this.
Splendid. Good job. Now I can finally...
Wait! The job's not quite done yet. We might still need your help.
Yeah, why don't you stick around for a while longer?
We promise you'll be decommissioned soon.
Very well. I shall await further instructions.
That was good thinking. We still might need him.
Yeah, you never know. And I'm starting to like that little fella. Come on, we should explore the whole area. See what else is around here.
Okay, so structure tablet.
A stone tablet with one of those symbols from the book.
Let me see. Yeah, I think I've seen the symbol in your dad's book.
Can we look at the book?
A stone tablet.
Okay.
A huge structure made of an unknown material.
Yeah. How did it survive for thousands of years without erosion?
She's still taking pictures as well. It's funny. Okay, how do we... What are we looking for? Howard... Overview? Oh, okay, so we got some more areas to go to. Let's go to this, because it looks like a weird symbol.
Wait, there are loads of bees there. I'm allergic.
All right, I'll meet you back here.
Monolith?
I can't get near the monolith while those bees are there. I need to lure them away.
Okay, we need to lure the bees away.
What do you know? An old radio! I hope it still works.
Okay, take the radio.
It's an old radio. Huh. The battery's missing.
Okay, so we need a battery. Why do we need a radio?
Another one of those symbols.
Okay. Bees. Yes, go touch the bees. Go touch the bees.
Ow! Ouch! I should find a way to lure them away from the monolith.
Okay, go up to the crate.
Absolutely empty.
Good job. Good to know. Good to know that we've got an empty crate. Okay.
Wow, I'm glad someone did all the digging for us here.
Let's have a look around.
This is kind of cool. Look at this. Crate? Go look in the crates. Oh, another tablet. Take the tablet.
Here's another one of those tablets. This one has a different symbol.
Okay, open the crate.
I can't open it by hand. I'll need something to pry it open.
Okay. I have a prying tool.
Ha! What do you know? Strawberry cola.
Oh, is that going to help, like, lure the bees away?
Strawberry cola?
You have got to be kidding me.
I'm so thirsty. Let me try.
Here.
Yuck, this is disgusting. Hot and way too sugary.
Yep, we're going to
Those
use
were
the
different
that
times,
to...
I guess.
Here, you keep it.
Okay, so we're going to lure the bees away
Huh.
with that.
It looks like there used to be some kind of sign here.
What's this, console? Oh, okay, so this is where we put the tablets.
Peggy, I have an idea. The slots in the console are square-shaped.
Just like those tablets.
Exactly.
Do you think they'll fit?
Let's see. There! The tablet fits perfectly. There's some kind of magnetic force holding it in place.
One of the parts is opening.
Okay, then. So we need all the tablets.
It looks like one of those monoliths. I'll have to try to get more parts to open using that console over there.
Okay, so there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I don't think this one goes here.
There's nothing in this.
Let's try this one. No. Let's try this one. Nope. Okay, let's try this one. This is how we figure out someone's password. It didn't work. Okay. Take the bowl.
An empty bowl.
Oh, okay, so we put the cola in the bowl. Okay, we put the cola in the bowl. We put the bowl on the table.
I've ruined an ancient bowl with sticky soda. I'm sure my dad would be proud of me.
Okay, and then we go up. We put the bowl with the cactus.
Let's see if this works. Bees like sweet smell, right?
Right, come on, bees.
Bingo!
Okay, to the monolith.
Wow. There's some kind of mechanism here. It looks like something's missing here.
Okay. Can I spin it?
Look.
Is there a spinny spin? Can I spinny spin? I want a spinning spin. Okay, let's go over here. Well, symbol.
Another one of those symbols from the book. Oh, look, a well. Do you think there's water down there?
Let's check. I'll drop a pebble down.
No water.
Nope, the bottom is as hard as stone.
Do you think there might be something interesting down there?
I wouldn't be surprised. We should look.
Yeah, let's go down.
Peggy, do you think you could lower me in if I sit on that bucket?
Sure, but it's pitch dark down there. You'll need some kind of lamp or something.
It's pitch black down here! Pull me back up! I'll need a lamp.
Or a torch.
Okay, so we need a torch. What's in the crates?
Just empty. Disappointing.
Disappointing. Okay. Solar station. Old truck.
I wonder if this thing still works. I could probably charge a battery with it.
Okay, so we need a battery.
An old truck. Nothing useful here.
Okay. So we need a battery.
This won't work. But I...
Okay, we need a battery. Ugh, I clicked off. Now that I clicked off, we can actually check to see. Okay, still in maintenance mode. Okay, so we need a battery. Let's go to this one.
Interesting. Those square rocks over there seem to form a circle.
And whatever is in the center is covered by those boulders.
Should we try moving them?
Yeah. Firstly, take the tablet.
Here's another one of those tablets. This one has a different symbol.
Let's move the boulders.
Peggy, can you come here and help me try and move these boulders?
Sure.
Oh, it's another monolith
They're
thing.
too heavy for the two of us. We'll have to find another way to get rid of them.
Cloth. Take the cloth.
An old cloth. Good for soaking up liquids.
Okay.
Just empty.
Okay, so we've got 2 monoliths. And we need... Oh, wait, hang on. Can I use this on the monolith? I didn't think about that. Oh, here we go.
Something's
Here we go.
happening.
Here we go.
Happening. It looks like some kind of ancient puzzle. Let me try to figure it out.
You do that. I'm much better with words than logical puzzles.
This button seems to rotate the selected. This button seems to rotate the selected rings counterclockwise.
Okay.
I think I need to direct the red light into this crystal. I think I need to direct
Okay.
the red light into this crystal.
How do I...
This button seems to
oh,
change the
here we
ring
go.
selection.
Okay. Can I just do this one? Is there no way to do just the inside ring? I don't think there's any way to do just the inside ring. Hey, here we go. Okay, okay. So, now we can move all of them. Monolith!
I think I solved it.
Wow, it's levitating. How is this even possible?
I've seen magnets float before, but never anything like this.
Look, there's a beam going from the monolith to the central structure.
Okay, we are firing up the orb. Okay. Wait, hang on. Can I soak up this liquid?
I can use it for wiping things off. That beam.
Okay, alright, let's go.
beam-
Okay, what is this one?
There's a truck here and everything.
They must have had a pretty big team helping them out.
I wonder what happened to them, since word of this place never got out.
Okay, wires. Yoink.
Some
There's
old
light.
wire. It should still be conductive, though. An
Truck.
old defunct truck full of oil stains.
Oil stain? I wipe off the oil stain.
Huh. I can soak up some oil with this cloth.
Okay. Take the tablet.
Here's another one of those tablets. This one has a different symbol.
Okay, open the crate. Ah, no!
Incoming ad break.
Why did that, like, switch off? They're, like, switched. Also, Entropia is updating, so that's a thing. We still... Okay, we're still doing. Oh, is that a
something in there.
battery? Battery!
An old battery. It probably needs to be charged.
Okay, so we can charge the battery. Can I do the monolith? Okay, crystal goes in center. Okay. And then we want the green to be on the green. The blue to be on the blue. And then Okay, okay. I need just that middle one. Is there no way to just do the middle one? Interesting. Oh, okay, we got it. And then we do all of them. Spinny spin.
Two down.
Awesome.
Okay, so why do I need the oil? I actually don't know why I need the oil for. Also, didn't the robot pick up stuff as well? We might have to go talk to the robot to get some of the tablets. Okay, so this one? Let's put these tablets in here.
Huh. That could actually work. Let me get a closer look.
I don't know which order these go in, or maybe it goes 1, 2.
There goes another one. Keep at it.
3.
You're making progress.
Entropia is apparently launch ready. Okay, well, we're gonna do this, and then we will see.
You're making progress.
Okay. We shall check. Cool. So, what we're going to do is we're going to save this on this one. And then we're going to do a quick switcheroo and we'll go back to Entropia. Okay.
Owner of Next Island, exploring every corner, always in command, killing papoose left and right with feline grace, putting hats on snaky snakes, a smile on her face, count thousand of queen of eight, reverse in the entropia world, breaking every curse, holding every item, walking slow. She can carry one more and more. Magic touch, she gathers every treasure, walking at a snail's pace, but it's her pleasure. Holding rarities, her eyes still gleam, a true collector's dream. Count thousand of queen of the universe in the entropia world, breaking every curse, holding every item, walking slow. Means she can carry one more and more. Her favorite activity, hunt the Etrissa. Pew pew, hunt the Etrissa all night long. I am not a cat, but I can see she's a cat, living wild and free. Count thousand of queen of the universe in the entropia world, breaking every curse, holding every item, walking slow. Means she can carry one more and more. Yeah, yeah, she's a cat, she's a cat, she's a cat. Yeah, yeah, she's a cat, she's a cat, she's a cat. Cat 1000, owner of Next Island, exploring every corner, always in command, killing papoose left and right with feline grace, putting hats on snaky snakes, a smile on her face.
Okay, we should be back. We should be back. Right, let's go check out. See if we can... Yay! Finally. Okay, so. Now that we can get to ancient Greece. After that quick interlude of... Okay, we want to go check this out. Okay, so items are still not tradable on this. Also, why does the boat look green now? Why does the boat suddenly look green? Has it always been green? Why is this green? Why is the boat green? I swear this boat wasn't green before. Is it just the daytime? Does it just look green in the night? Everything is green. I swear it wasn't green. I'm gonna go check over the last things of that, but I swear it wasn't green. Okay, they're still not tradable on these. Okay. So whatever they did not do it for this. Which is a shame. Okay, so we're gonna go and try and do some of our not tokens. Now that we can get to ancient Greece. We might get stuck here though. We might get stuck. If they change it back, we might get stuck in ancient Greece. Okay, let's do some of these missions. Since we're at Thebes, we can do the Argus first. Because they're close to here. Oh yeah, quickly, quickly. Before anyone else notices, we should pick up the flowers. We need to do this quickly. Because whenever they do a server reset, all the flowers should be there. So we quickly need to pick these up. Why is this all shiny? We gotta quickly do this before anyone else notices. I'm not getting that one. That one's a hard one to get to. And I'm not getting the one up there either. These two are hard ones to get to. We kind of need someone to build some stairs up. Okay. This is the best way to get the flowers, by the way. Yeah. Gotta run. We gotta run. Get the flowers quickly. Okay. Pick this one. We gotta do this before anyone else notices, because... But yeah, we're going to do a couple of missions and then we'll find someone to raid. Now that Entropia is up, we'll be able to find someone in Entropia to raid. I'm still surprised they managed to like break all the teleports. Like planet wide. Yeah, I swear that boat wasn't green before. Is that just me? I'm gonna have to look back. It's gonna annoy me until I look back. It should be the same color as the fishing boat in in Next Island. Like, was this supposed to be green? I don't know if it was supposed to be green. Someone can tell me. Someone can tell me if it was meant to be green or not. Because I don't actually remember. That's what it looks like to me anyways. It's as if they've got impacted by the light settings that should apply to it. Potentially. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to actually go look at the ancient... not the ancient Greeks, the Next Island one. Actually, is this teleporter closer? I think this one's closer. This is where we find out that we can't teleport back. That would be hilarious. Okay, so the Next Island one is here. It should be a different lighting. If this one's green, which I don't remember it being green. This one is green. I swear I don't remember this being green. Am I just having like a weird mandala effecty type thing? Because I swear this wasn't green before. I swear it wasn't green before. I'm gonna have to check that. I'm gonna have to check it. They weren't green before. Okay, if that's two people confirming it. They've done something. Okay, let's do the Argus hunt. And then see what we're doing for time. Because usually at 5 o'clock we find someone to raid. Ow, that really hurt. That did not hurt that much the last time. That literally almost killed me. That's Dancing Cat. That really hurt. That was what? 178. I swear they didn't kill me the last time. The survival dance, yes. We dance when we survive, yes. You gotta do the dance. I am carrying too much. Let's put some of the not that. Put that in there. Fruit can go in. And then we're back to 200. And we're back to 201. We're back to the 202. Okay. Let's try and... Okay. Let's try and move some of this. We're living on the edge right now. We might end up gathering one more item. Okay, we're gonna see how we're doing for time after I've killed these. I think I'm at like 100 something not tokens at the moment. Oh yeah, we're gonna look at that as well, weren't we? We're gonna go look at the not token. Ah, no! Okay, we looted one extra item. Open vehicle. Let's shove some more stuff in there. Shove that in there. We are going to kill these 50 and then I'm going to go up to check the not token. I'm so glad they managed to fix the teleporters though, because there was a lot of people that were stuck in ancient Greece and couldn't do anything. That is something that's like really vital, is like the teleports. Like as soon as you mess with the teleports, that's something that's completely like, you need to fix that straight away. Especially because like all of the not missions is like ancient Greece. Well, pretty much all of them. No, I don't want to place that. I want to open it. We're gonna store some more stuff because we're carrying way too much stuff on us. Not like that's an unusual thing, but you know. Close. That's happened before, yeah. I know Cersei accidentally deleted a teleport once. That was hilarious. I won't let her live it. I won't let her live that one down. Okay. I meant your full inventory. Oh yeah, yeah. We don't talk about my inventory. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about all the clothes I'm currently carrying. We don't talk about that. I kind of wish I could have more inventory space though. I need more inventory space. I need that. Please and thank you. Because when I'm like doing all these missions, I just end up with too much stuff. Like, there's too much stuff. It's too much stuff. This is a person that likes their crystals, and I'm saying that when I go out hunting, this is too much stuff. And there's nowhere to put it. There's nowhere to put it. Like this stuff here, like this one, this one, this one. It's kind of like universal stuff. Sometimes this one. This one's only certain creatures though. Okay. We have about 13 left to kill, and then we're going to go check over. I'm going to also check how many not tokens I have, because I don't know. I've had 350 before, but I haven't been doing them like constantly. Like I haven't been doing them daily because I just can't afford to do it. It's so expensive. I've been trying to get like I've been making a slow thing on the expense of the not tokens, and so far I'm just losing pets, which is fun. It's very fun to lose your pets. Okay, so we're gonna put some more stuff away. Open this one. Let's go with these things. That could go in there. Okay. We should be okay now. As long as they don't drop something like really super rare, then we should be okay. Oh, that was a nice one. 25 pets. Have they changed the global animation? I noticed it twice now, but the zoom out is slower. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that, but the zoom out of that is slower. Have they changed it? Or is that just me being finicky? Okay. Not that everyone gets globals, you know. Not that everyone has gotten a global recently. But if you have gotten a global, have you noticed anything different with it? Because I've noticed, and I don't know if I like it. And I don't know if it's just me being finicky and noticing things that should be noticed. Okay, so we're going to get back to the teleport. We're going to go check out this in here. I noticed they changed the new summer box special from ring to implant with a questionable bonus combination. Interesting. Okay, let me check that out actually. I saw the thing pop up on the screen of the launcher about the summer rings. Summer Mayhem Stronghold box. I saw that pop up. A special summer stronghold strong box. Box content. In addition to the usual strong box items, the summer strong box may also contain I don't know how to say that. Neopison booster implant prototype. 10% health, 10% incoming healing, minus 5% outgoing damage. What do you mean outgoing damage? Mayhem Limited, yeah, this is just kind of usual stuff. Hyperstems, usual stuff. What the heck? Okay. 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 Yeah, this is still turned off. Saddens me. It saddens me that this is still turned off. I don't know why they just can't take it away from the mission before, like, whilst it's being fixed, and allow us to get the rest of the blueprints that are in this terminal, because not all of the blueprints in this terminal are like that. So the blueprints for like these customizable ones are in this terminal, but we can't get them because they just kind of turned the entire thing off rather than just taking the one away whilst they were fixing it. So yeah, I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they did that. It's like all of the stuff here we just can't get. Like the this one, like the the Reaper 4 we can't get now. All of the chests we can't get. So I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they did it like that way. Like, I understand they had to change it, but why lock it so that we can't get anything else? Okay, so we're gonna do... Let's go do Archelius, I think. Which we can do... I'm gonna go with the smaller ones, actually. Oh yeah, we were also gonna check this out. Wasn't Pella, it was something else. Which one was it? It was one of the player estates. And I can't remember which one it is. It might be this one. Seems laziness turned the whole thing off, probably look less last minute. That removed the blueprint. Was it this one? No, it wasn't this one. One of the player estates is different, and I don't know if they've changed that now. I can't remember which one it is. I don't think it was Bonnie's one. Let's try... It's not this one. Let's try this one. I don't think it was this one. It's not this one. Let's try this one. I think there's 6 player estates in total. Yes, this one. So this one has not been changed. So this one has item trade available on it. So this one has not been changed. And this one wasn't items trade available before. So I don't quite know why they've done that. So, yeah. There are some things that they haven't changed properly. If they were going to reverse it, they haven't changed them properly. Okay, so we're going to go... Oh, wait, what was I doing? Going to go up here. And then down here. And we're going to do the Archelius, and then we'll find someone to raid. Because it has been a very long day of very controversial stuff. At least in my eyes, controversial. But I have gotten my complaints out of the way, and now we are not going to complain anymore. We are going to be civil. And I am carrying too many items. Let's put some of these in here. There we go. Well, that did it for like... Hang on, let's put some more in. Give us some space. So yeah, after we've got these 50, we will then find someone to raid. We're hoping people have come back to streaming Entropia. So hopefully people should be back online now. So we're gonna see who can raid. Usually it's quite funny because when the AFK streamers all get disconnected, they just kind of just sit there with the disconnect screen, which is hilarious to me. Okay. But yeah, once I've done this one, we will see how many knot tokens I have in total and then find someone to raid. And then I can go get dinner because I'm starving. It was quite funny with this area because at one point the server lagged so hard that there was no mobs here, and the person that was asking me about it couldn't even see that I was there, and I was standing right next to them. It was hilarious. It was like this entire area was wiped of mobs and we couldn't see the teleport, we couldn't see each other. I don't know what they've done to the server, but ever since Minduck has taken over, the servers have been really bad for Next Island, and I don't know how they've managed this. Like, I really don't know how they've managed it. At least we didn't have to go get all of the next the Ancient Greece teleports again, because that would have been an absolute nightmare. I will log off on Next Island though, just in case they decide to do something and it does it again. I think I'm going to start making a conscious effort to log off on Next Island. I wonder if that changed the other teleport. The one with like all of the teleports. Okay, what we at? We're at 36. So yeah, once we've done this, we will go collect all my knots. But yeah, I'm thinking of getting one of the blueprints from the knot tokens. Because I kind of want to get the leopard print one. Like the snow leopard one. Because the snow leopard print is really pretty, but apparently it doesn't work on all clothing. And I kind of want to see what it does work on. I didn't see anything we bad here. Here's some cookies. Yeah, we need cookies. We do need cookies. This is a good point. We need compensation. I will take it in the form of cookies. Okay. Right, let's go grab my knot tokens. Actually, it's probably quicker to run. Now that they've increased the speed of running, it's probably quicker just to run back. I really don't like the full damage though. I don't know why they changed the full damage. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, we play Entropia because it's not real life. And then they're making real life physics in a game that's like a fantasy game. And it's like... It's like, how much of real life are you trying to simulate? Okay, so we're going to get back to Next Island. We're going to find someone to raid. If anyone could tell me who is online, that would be great. I'm not sure I like the summer box. I don't understand what the 5%, minus 5% outgoing damage is. I don't get that. Wouldn't put it past them to add armor decay from falling damage. Yeah, no. I don't like that. I wouldn't like that idea, no. The damage you do to the mob. So you're basically impairing your damage? You're impairing how much damage you're putting. Just to have, what was it, 10% something. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it, like, impairing the damage you're doing. Unless they've got like some Uber chip, I don't think it's really worth it. Yes, for increasing survivability. Okay, so my knot token should be at the bottom. I have currently got 149 knot tokens. We're getting there. We're building it back up. Okay, let's go find someone to raid. And I don't know why that's doing that. It's weird. Is my stream fuzzy to anyone else? because it's fuzzy to me. I doubt it's going to be a gold mine to loot that one. Yeah. Okay, let's go find browse. Let's go find some Entropia streamers. Let's see who is up. Usually we go over to Sir Bear. Let's see if he's up. Looks like he's up and running. So we're gonna go over to Sir Bear. And what we're going to do, so next week on the, not next week, on, he's doing a short stream before downtime. Downtime has been down. Downtime is down. It seems. The downtime has gone past the down. It's now the uptime. So yeah, on the Thursday we'll be playing Elroy and the Aliens again. Hopefully we'll get some more of that game finished, and I'm hoping that we get to the point where we find the aliens. So on the Tuesday we'll probably be back on Entropia, and hopefully everything should be good. I'm hoping everything should be fine on Tuesday. So we'll be doing some more not token missions, hopefully getting a blueprint or something from the not tokens. So hopefully I shall see you all on the Thursday. If not, I shall see you on Tuesday. We might do a Mind Arc giveaway. We'll give away some of Mind Arc's money on the Tuesday. That's what we'll do. We'll do that. So hopefully I shall see you all later.
Woke up this morning feeling